Remember when mom and dad would tell you to layer up before heading out the door? Well, turns out, mom and dad were right. Let's talk about how to properly layer up in the winter so you don't have to hear "I told you so" at the kitchen table. When going out backpacking this winter, staying warm is one of the most important things to consider before going out on your trek. We need to identify 3 main layers to have, such as your base layer, your mid layer, and your outer layer. But first, let's talk about the importance of the base layer. Your base layer is the layer that touches your skin, so it should be a moisture-wicking garment. The primary focus of the base layer is to wick away sweat and keep you dry from the inside, as well as to help prevent you from getting cold. This layer should also help prevent that nasty, clammy feeling that appears on your skin after sweat evaporates. Typically for base layers, having synthetic materials like polyester or natural fibers like merino wool are great options. Wool, I don't know. And depending on the temperature where you'll be backpacking to, you can opt for a lightweight, midweight, or even a heavyweight base layer. Now, let's move on to the importance of the mid layer. The mid layer is our insulating layer. This layer is meant to trap heat and provide insulation. Popular choices for the mid layer are garments made with fleece, down, or synthetic insulation like Primaloft. Some examples you can find for what mid layers look like are fleece jackets, down vests like the one I have on here, or soft shell jackets. And lastly, let's talk about the outer layer. You may have already heard this term, but your outer layer is considered your shell, or protective layer. This layer is meant to protect you from wind, rain, and snow. There are a couple different variations of outer layers to choose from. There are hard shells that are waterproof and windproof, then there are soft shells like the one I'm wearing, that are breathable and lighter. Soft shell outer layers are still windproof, but their drawback is that it's water resistant rather than waterproof. So make sure to choose the right type of outer layer for the conditions that you'll be under. For materials, you should ideally look for breathable waterproof materials or water resistant at the very least. Some last things to highlight are the use of gloves, beanies, and neck covers, as they are all items that you should expect to bring along with you on your backpacking adventures. And while they weren't shown in this video, taking preventative action to ensure your safety is always important. And that pretty much covers it. Wherever you plan on going out this winter, make sure you plan your outfits accordingly. And remember, mom and dad didn't do all their reminding for you to go out and freeze your ass off. If you like this type of content, make sure you follow us on all of our other social media platforms. And if you have any more helpful tips, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. Wherever you go this winter, stay warm, stay safe, and of course, keep exploring. I'll see you next time.